Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is your teacher Umara Shaheen. I hope and pray that all of you are fine. Dear students, our today's topic is mutation. Let's move to the learning outcome. Today we will be seeing that DNA controls the production of protein, and then we will describe what a mutation is, and then we will see the example of sickle cell anemia and Down syndrome. And then after these we will learn about mutagens like radiations and chemicals. Now dear students, first we need to learn some background information. Like here you can see that in cell we have a nucleus that contains chromosome. Chromosome contains DNA. Now what DNA is, we are going to see today. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. Now it's a double helical structure like a twisted ladder, and the backbone over here, it is composed of sugar and a phosphate group, and there are 4 nucleotide bases over here which are there to hold the helical structure of the DNA. These 4 bases are adenine, represented by A, guanine by G, cytosine represented by C, and thymine represented by T. One very important thing is that adenine always pairs with thymine and guanine always pairs with cytosine. Here you can see that the green color is with purple in the diagram. Why? Because adenine always pairs with thymine and guanine always pairs with cytosine. Here you can see from this diagram as well. So this is enough. You need to learn that DNA is a double helical structure composed of sugar phosphate backbone and 4 nucleotide bases. Now this is the prerequisite for our next topic, which is showing that the genes control production of protein. Now genes, they are in the DNA, the coding part of the DNA, or the unit of inheritance is gene. Now then gene controls the production of protein, and protein is responsible for producing specific characteristic. Like here I have given the example of skin color. Let's say this is the gene of skin color, this over here is the gene of skin color. It will produce the pigment called melanin, that's a protein, and then as a result of melanin the skin color will be produced, that is the characteristic. So this is how the DNA is responsible for producing protein, and protein for producing certain characteristics of your body. So our today's topic is mutation. In this topic we will see that a mutation is a genetic change. Now what is a genetic change? It is a change in a gene or a chromosome. Now there are 2 types of mutation. If the change is in gene only, then it is said to be gene mutation. It's a change in the structure of a gene, while producing it may result in production of new allele. If the second type of mutation is a chromosome mutation, it is a change in the structure of the chromosome or in the number of chromosome, and we will be seeing this in the next slide in the example. Now what a gene mutation is? A gene mutation is change in the structure of the gene. It occurs when the part of the DNA of a single chromosome is changed. Either a defective protein is produced or no protein at all. Let's say this is the example. This is how a normal gene is, and as a result a normal protein is produced. But when a gene is mutated, when a nucleotide, like you learned about adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, when one of it is changed, then we have either abnormal protein or no protein at all. Now we are going to see this with an example of sickle cell anemia. You can see that this is a disease in case of normal gene. Let's say this is a normal gene for hemoglobin, which is a protein present in red blood cell. A normal biconcave red blood cells are produced, but when we have a mutated hemoglobin gene, it is resulting in the production of a sickle cell shaped red blood cells. Now we are going to see the chemical basis of sickle cell anemia. What happens that in case of abnormal hemoglobin gene, abnormal hemoglobin is produced that cause the cell to become distorted, and now they have the shape of the sickle. As a result, what is the effect of red blood cell being sickle shaped? Basically the function of red blood cell is to transport oxygen, and when they are not in proper shape, their oxygen carrying capacity is reduced and they are easily destroyed, and once they are easily destroyed by an organ called spleen, the person will suffer from a condition called anemia, and it is really fatal. And if the person is homozygous for this condition, the person may die at early age, but it is beneficial if the person is in heterozygous condition, like if the person has one normal allele, like this one is for normal allele, this is a person is normal having normal hemoglobin allele, the person is disease having both sickle cell allele. In this person, it is very difficult to survive for them. But if the person is in heterozygous condition, one allele is normal and one is sickle cell, the person have normal red blood cells and sickle cell red blood cells. So it will be beneficial for the individual to live in the area where there are diseases like malaria, because you know the malarial causative agent Plasmodium, it attacks the red blood cell, and if the red blood cells are of sickle shape, it will be very difficult for Plasmodium to survive in sickle shape red blood cells, and the person, they have better chances of survival if the disease is prevalent in the area like in West Africa. Now the other type of mutation, which is chromosome mutation. Now look at this. When cell division fails to occur with accuracy, and as a result in case of gamete formation. Beta, you need to understand one thing, that cell division, before cell division, cell replication occurs in case of mitosis and meiosis, and the cell division, cell replication is a very we say it that it's a high fidelity process. What is meant by high fidelity? That there are very less chances of errors, but sometimes error may occur, and as a result mutation arise, chromosome mutation. For example, in this case you can see that this is how a normal cell division occur when it comes to gamete formation. When it comes to humans, we have 46 chromosome. If a normal division occurs, then each of the gamete will receive half of the chromosome. But if mutation arises, chromosome mutation arrives, then the one cell, it may receive 24 chromosome and the other cell may receive 22 chromosome. And when this 24 chromosome gamete will fertilize with a normal gamete, as a result the zygote will be formed, which will have 47 chromosome instead of 46, and this condition is called Down syndrome. And in case of Down syndrome, what happens that the chromosome number 21, it fails to separate at homologous pair, and the person suffering from Down syndrome will have 46 chromosomes, specifically having 3 copies of chromosome number 21 instead of a homologous pair, like in this. This is the karyotype. We discussed it in our previous lesson, and here you can see that the chromosome number 21, instead of a pair, there are 3 copies. Why? Because chromosome 21, it fails to separate at the time of cell division. As there are 3 copies of chromosome number 29, this condition is also called trisomy of 21. And the genotype, this is how the genotype is, and what is the phenotype? The person look like this. And the risk of having a baby with Down syndrome increases when the mother gets older. And these are the symptoms of the Down syndrome. The person may have a broad forehead, short neck, folded eyelid, downward sloping eyes, short nose, protruding tongue, congenital heart defect. What is meant by congenital? It means by birth. And then there is mental retardation. And now, what are the causes of mutations? Normally the mutations are rare, but then we have some mutagens, chemicals, which are responsible for causing mutations. Those mutagens are radiations like gamma rays, x-rays, ultraviolet rays, and chemicals like tar. And if the tar is present in tobacco smoke, if it is in high concentration, it may cause cancer. That is why it is called carcinogen. Cancer causing agent is called carcinogen. And this is enough for today's topic. Thank you, beta. Understand the concept. Watch the video. If you have any queries, you can ask. Thank you and best of luck. Allah Hafiz.